So I was speaking with passion.
Police work isn't all sirens and somber situations. It's a front row seat to life's funniest bloopers.
Oh, I can act however you want. This is America.
Looking straight at you in the eye and telling you things are not adding up.
In this series, we dive into the moments where law and laughter collide, turning routine calls into unforgettable comedy. Not all stories are newsworthy, but in the state of Wisconsin, on July 5th, 2024, the Eau Claire police had to explain that to an unyielding Seth. A simple conversation quickly turned into a hilariously chaotic exchange with unforgettable missteps and disastrous results.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm Officer Nolan, Eau Claire Police Department.
Yeah, I think I've seen you before.
Down by Sojo. What's your name again?
Seth. There's a lot of calls for 1 week, man.
Yeah.
Civil rights activism is messy. I just appreciate all your guys' work. I'm trying to speak with news media. I've spoken with all the homeless. I've spoken with citizens and business owners across Eau Claire. I have sat and made a fool of myself all week in multiple places in multiple ways. I'm trying everything, and none of the news will come out and talk to me, whether I email them the best letter, send them video essay, or my speech at City Hall or whatever.
Okay.
And just like some other people, they think they can talk down to me because I give them part of the story, and they go, oh, homeless guy writing on sign, okay, we're busy, blah, 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 whatever. And I was sitting in there speaking with the lady who let me in, and we were having an adult conversation, but I started getting passionate. I wasn't yelling or screaming at her. I was speaking like this. I said, wait, hold on a second. You're saying you're too busy, but so I was speaking with passion. Some other lady popped out in the lobby to go, she's at work right now. You aren't supposed to be here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're having an adult conversation. And they pressured that girl into telling me to leave. They all came in like a bunch of bullies and said, we're going to call the cops, especially the blonde lady or whatever. We're going to call the cops. You're not supposed to be here. You're not even the person that let me in or who's talking to me. I'm a civil rights demonstrator. I'm not going to let other people bump into me like that and make threats about my welfare against the police. Everyone is using you as a police state to bully the poor. This is not okay. This is a civil rights demonstration. And so, yeah, if they're going to treat me like this, I have to act this way. I have to get mad at them and yell. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come in and just tell them more of my story to get them interested. And that's what I was doing with this lady. So I'm still going to wait here unless you arrest me or make me go away while you go talk to them and get their side of the story.
While Seth frequently emphasized having an adult conversation, the officer reminded him that true adulthood requires the maturity to listen. Ironically, Seth's behavior was anything but mature, contradicting his own claims.
Seth, real quick, you didn't let me talk to you.
You can't talk to me. I'm right here, dude.
Okay, you're walking away from me, though.
I'm not walking away from you. I'm sitting down. I walked like 10 miles to fucking get here.
Okay.
And I was having a respectful conversation with the receptionist, and the lady came in and threatened to put me in jail. And I couldn't tell if it was real or not, so I also called to make sure that if she was going to threaten that she was going to act on that impulse. Because people keep threatening the poor with jail when they do things that they don't want to do.
Seth, I
So,
understand.
if you have something to say it, and then go talk to them.
You're not letting me say it. I would like
Yeah,
to say
because
it.
I'm mad,
Okay.
dude. I'm
Seth,
actually mad.
I have a hoarse voice. So
I know, I
it's
do
hard.
too.
It's hard for me to overspeak you. You were very passionate about your cause. I recognize that. But you can't force other people to be passionate about it.
I wasn't.
And
That's not the situation.
You can't force them to
I'm not
hear
forcing
you
them.
out. Listen,
not.
This is a private organization.
That's not the problem.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
No,
I was having an
Seth,
adult conversation. I was
listen to
let
everything-
in. I was
Seth,
let in willingly. No, listen to me.
I listened to everything you said.
Okay, they threatened my
I listened to
welfare. That's why
everything
you're
you
here,
said.
not
You're
because I won't
You're
leave.
not letting me speak.
No, you're not listening to me.
No,
You're
I
making a
did.
statement that has nothing to do with what I'm
listened
saying.
to everything you said.
Okay, then tell
and
me
I
something
listened very
new.
politely.
Tell me something
now, you
new
listen
then.
to something I say, whether I've already told you this or not, is my chance to talk.
Okay,
you feel me?
then keep going. Go somewhere useful for me, please.
Okay, well, where I'm going to start with is it's private property, so if they want you to leave, you will leave.
I understand that, but
Okay.
they threatened my welfare from the police, so I'm
Okay,
dealing with that
no.
issue first.
Telling
Because both
telling
issues
you
are
that they're going to
intertwined.
call the police on you is not a threat. It's their right, just like it's your right to call the police. They don't want you here, or they don't feel safe by you, or they're annoyed by you. That's their prerogative to call the police.
So
to
get in
ask
the
you to-
fucking back of the bus is what you're telling me right now.
That's not what
No,
I said.
that's what you're telling me.
You're not Rosa
You're
Parks
saying the
tonight.
status
No,
quo is get
no.
the in the back of the bus, Rosa Parks.
No, I did not.
Okay, then
I
go
did
in
not
there
call
and
you
talk
Rosa
to them
Parks.
and get their side of the story
You're
first.
being unreasonable, Seth.
I know, because
And
I'm
not
mad,
gonna do
because
your
these
dirty
people
work.
just treated me
No.
like human garbage.
Yeah.
And when I stand out in the street and ask people to wave and say hi to me, none of them look at me and they treat me like garbage. This is a civil
They're not
rights
bad
thing, dude.
people because they
So-
don't wave to you with your signs on the corner.
So listen to what I'm saying. Instead of trying to soapbox back on me, are you going to go in and get their side of the story, or you're going to tell me I have to off or arrest me before you go talk to them and do your job?
We're probably going to do both, Seth.
Seth's view of his rights was as dramatic as his tantrums. Despite the officer's attempts to calm him, he remained convinced that both the news organization and the police had made him the villain of his own story.
Wow, what a little 5-year-old threat. Grow the up, dude. Go do your job. I'll wait for you. Go do your job. Don't talk to me.
No, I'm waiting for another officer to come.
Okay, good.
But you're not going to sit here
Good.
and
The
throw
other officers are smarter than you.
You're not going to sit here and throw a
No,
temper
Lynn,
tantrum.
I'm mad.
I
Okay, don't
understand
talk
you're
down
mad.
to me because I'm
Keep
mad.
your distance from me,
Okay,
please.
well, I'm not trying to threaten you, big scary
Okay.
cop man.
I'm
I'm
not
not
trying
the
to
guy
be
that
threatening
thinks
you
all
either.
cops are bad.
I appreciate
I've
that.
spent the week calling your department because this is hard. This makes people mad. And it's not just me calling. Nibbies are f***ing calling on me too. This is real civil rights, dude. So don't be the cop that told Rosa Parks to get in the back of the bus. Instead, just de-escalate. De-escalate. That is your
I
job.
didn't tell Rosa Parks.
De-escalate.
anything, And you're not Rosa Parks.
You're not
So
de-escalating.
relax.
You're not de-escalating. So maybe this guy will de-escalate.
Okay.
Otherwise, just leave me alone.
Okay. Seth.
For a minute, just
Seth.
leave me alone. That's
Seth.
not an unreasonable request. Leave me alone, Officer Nolan. Go talk to them. Go talk to them. They want to talk to you.
I'm talking
I don't
to
want
you
to
right
talk
now.
to you for a minute.
Despite his immaturity, Seth tried to overplay the situation, but the officer's sharp responses quickly unraveled his plan, leaving him more flustered than ever.
Seth, what's going on, man?
Yes. Hi. I'm very angry right now, and this other officer is not doing a very good job of de-escalating my anger.
Okay.
If you'd like to talk to me, can we lower the rhetoric, please?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's going on? What brought you up here?
I am a civil rights activist. I am still alone in this activity.
Okay.
I have been doing so much work, and I've gotten no news coverage, yet they cover people throwing cheese at cars and stealing brisket. Very well, very well. So I'm trying to speak to people. That's it.
Okay.
And so I was let in. I went in and talked with the shorter Asian lady. We had a very constructive conversation, and when my rhetoric got this sharp, it's not angry, but it was very assertive. Somebody else came out of the news, like all three of them came out like gangbusters to go Karen mode on me, to go, oh, okay, we've heard enough of you. You're poor, you're crazy, get out of here, blah, blah, blah. That's not what they said, by the way. The blonde lady came out and just fully went Karen on me. You don't have to be, you know what I mean, like a 5-year-old. Just yelling at me like a 5-year-old, saying, well, we're going to call the police and have you arrested. I've already played this game with a couple people. If that's a real threat, then do it. And she sat there on the phone not saying anything. I'm like, is she just faking this? So I called too. Please resolve and de-escalate the situation. I don't give a shit if they don't talk to me, but they pressured the person who let me in, that I was talking to, into telling me to leave when they were all sitting there screaming at me like a bunch of Karens that I had to leave. The person that let me in to talk to me was still standing there trying to talk to me. So that's why the situation escalated out of control. Do you understand that now? So can you go in and talk to them, and then I'll wait out here, and if you want me to leave right away, that's
Did
it.
they ask you to leave and you...
Yes.
Why
but
didn't you leave?
Because the person who let me in didn't ask me to leave. It took like 10
But
minutes
they're
for me
all-
to get her to ask me to leave.
They're all
No, they came in and
employees.
interrupted a conversation.
They're
That's
all,
it.
They're all the same employees, okay?
No, they're not.
One of them
No,
might
they're
have...
not. What a gross overgeneralization. Now, instead of
They're not all
instead of
employees?
instead of trying to completely disarm any of my argument, can you just go talk to them first?
Well, I will talk to them.
Okay, I don't need to be disarmed or de-escalated.
I
We're
wanna
having an
know-
adult conversation. That's all I'm looking for right now.
Well, you asked me to come up here and de-escalate that.
And
That's
we
it.
are, because you're listening to my story and not throwing it back to me. But now you're trying to throw it back
I'm not
to
throwing
me
it back,
and
I'm just
reframe
asking.
it when you don't
You
have
know,
the other side.
aren't
So
they
go
all
get the other
employees?
side, guys. Go get the other side first. I will wait.
When his tricks failed, Seth resorted to prostrating himself in a dramatic bid for attention, leaving the officers wondering whether to laugh or call for backup.
You're not gonna leave
I
here.
will prostrate
Oh, don't-
myself
no, don't
for
lay
you
right there.
on the
No,
floor
here.
if that's what you need.
Sit in the nice grass, okay? Sit in the nice grass. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back.
I'm tired of this.
Wait over here.
My stuff's right here.
Well,
Either way. You guys are good at your jobs, but man, you gotta stop dictating to people when they need to be de-escalated. I'm not ragging on you, dude. I have a lot of respect for you.
Thank you.
I think you think people like me, after that BLM, think all cops are bad. I hated that.
Whether Seth's theatrics worked or the officers just wanted the truth, they spoke with the staff. What came next was a reaction so bizarre it felt like the grand finale of his one-man show.
Good, how are you guys?
Well, we're good.
We're better now.
We're ready to get back to work.
Yeah.
So what else happened?
He called a couple days ago and wanted us to do a story, and then he just showed up here, and I kind of made my way up here, and then he kind of started like just ignoring her and escalating his voice a little bit, so I came up here and told him to leave. He did not like that. Then he just, most of it was heard on the 911 call.
So it wasn't like a pre-planned meeting or anything like that?
No, he just
Showed
came
up.
here.
Seth, can I ask you, how did you find yourself in the situation of homelessness? What happened?
Oh, you want the real answer of why I've been homeless for 17 years?
Yeah, what happened?
Because I have a very unique personality type that needs to be framed in the correct way. And it took 35 years to do that. But the reason that I spent that entire time homeless and poor, even though I got clean from hard, is because I'm the kind of guy who wants to eat the biggest elephant in the room. And if sitting here and de-escalating this with you present is that elephant right now, then so be it. If I get arrested after this for civil rights demonstration, so be it, dude. That's kind of how it works. This has to get ugly. And it's just up to these people whether or not any of these news people are going to talk to me. And what I started with was talking to literally every homeless person. All the people I thought would me if I asked them how their lives were going.
I'm like, Seth, I can't help you right now. My boss and I still need to talk about this story, even though with the way he was talking to me, it was leaning towards no at that point. But I was like, I still need to talk about it with her. So I said, there's nothing else I can do for you right now. And he's like, I'll wait for her here. I'll wait for her all day. I'm like, that's not the answer I wanted.
I talked to all of them. That was the first thing I did. And it was like, well, man, all these people have the same problem. They need mental health care services. That includes treatment. That's the first one. But they need real caseworkers and they need real diagnostic psychiatrists. And Eau Claire has so much money invested in so few people and gives literally zero of that. None of these places even provide proper case management, but you do have like 8 places that pretend to do it. 8!
As eccentric as Seth was, he raised some valid points, but missed the point entirely, a fact the staff and police couldn't ignore. His antics hinted at deeper emotional turbulence, wrapped in unintentional comedy.
Does get loud and stuff, obviously. Was he like yelling at you guys? And
Yeah, he didn't like me at all. So
Are you the one that went Karen on him?
I was
He
the
started
Karen.
calling her. I mean, like she was just defending me because he started to, like, he wasn't yelling directly at me. He's like, you don't need your boss's permission to do this story. I'm like, technically, yes.
We have a secure building, but once they're in, it's like this countertop isn't stopping anybody. So
And then you say that to the city, and when they finally give you an honest answer, they're like, oh, well, that's not my problem. It's not state and federal money. Good shelters reward you for showing up every day. Everyone goes, oh, well, you can't give everyone everything for free. No, you make them work for it. Homelessness is a job. So you say, come back every day, and we'll start your case management. Oh, you're doing... Okay, well, come back every day, keep doing your case management, and then we'll send you to a really good rehab. And you make it really easy for these people, because they're really sick. This is a story as old as time, dude. But yeah, if you want real me, yeah, I found God. God is here right now. I don't have faith.
Seth, what is the barrier between you and your work, that package?
I need people to look at it and do more and go, ooh, that's neat.
The barrier between how you're living your life now and getting into like a home, like having
Holy
a roof.
Holy
What is that barrier?
Do you just want my social media stuff so you can learn what I'm trying to say?
Well,
Because you don't even have
I
the
understand
words to
what you're
No. This is
advocating for.
everyone's problems. They
But
don't even have the
why-
correct words to frame the problem. If you said homeless instead of chronic homelessness, at the very least, say cyclical recidivism. That's the right word. Say relational poverty. That's the right word.
You've got to hand it to the hoarse-voiced officer. Listening to Seth's epic government rant took saintly patience, or maybe just a high tolerance for weird podcasts.
I'm mad. Yes, I'm mad. This is a huge problem, and I'm trying to handle it rationally, and people will not look at me like I'm not an animal when they know that I'm homeless.
Seth, my question though was, what is
Yeah,
keeping
your
you
question
from having a
sucks.
house?
You're sucked. That's my message.
Why have you been homeless for 17 years?
I already told you that. I'm the kind of person who wants to pick on the biggest problem in the room.
Okay.
And now I figured out how to do that. I figured out how to be whatever I want to be. I can go in there and be nice and say, hey, this is my story. Hey, are you guys real news? Like, this is the big story. Stop talking about cheese guys. And the lady was like listening to me, but she was processing it. And then the other lady jumped in and she's like, I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. It's like, what?
The sticking point is when they ask you to leave and you don't leave. That's where.
Okay, that
That's
was
where
the
the
sticking
whole
point for me too, because I couldn't tell if they were making a real threat or not, so I called to make sure, and they said, yes, they are. So I said, I'm going to wait then. Outside. I'm not in there berating them anymore.
I'm glad you came outside.
People don't understand this anymore. When two people love each other a lot, do they get along and everything's peachy and rosy all the time? True love. Is everything peachy and rosy all the time? Yes. But they argue. It's called debate. It's called assertiveness. You're a cop. You know what it means to be assertive. You do it every day. I've been working 18-hour days to land here and have some Karen tell me to f*** off so I can go cover people throwing cheese at cars. You guys don't de-escalate this for me. I'm going to walk off if you don't arrest me. I'm going to go buy cheese and start throwing it at cars until f***ing news trucks show up.
The real challenge began, handling someone whose self-entitlement seemed to reach the heavens. Let's see how the officers managed his divine-level outbursts.
All right, Seth. So I get you're very passionate about what you're doing. Okay?
You don't have to classify it. I just wanted to make sure you went in and talk to them. Okay. You don't need to de-escalate or classify me. If you're going to arrest me, take me in. If not, I will then
Well, I'm not going to arrest you, but I'm going to give you a citation.
I'm
going to give you a citation, okay? But I'm not going to arrest you.
Oh, well, squeeze that from the stone, my guy. Okay. Protect and serve.
And you can't come back on their property.
Good citation. You want all my money now? There you go.
I don't want your money.
I have no money. So what is a citation going to do?
I need you to realize that you can't keep acting like this. So
I can act however you want. This is America, you son of a bitch. This is democracy. This is how America is supposed to work. Go talk to your buddies. Go talk to your buddies about it. Write your citation. Okay. Keep it in your record. So walk off just like I am. Nolan, you're smarter. Go talk to go talk to the guy that arrested me twice, the Asian guy. Is it Chad or Nate? Nate? Nate gets it. Go talk to Nate. I did this the right way at first, and the city representatives won't talk to me.
Seth, you have a good message.
I don't want you. I don't want you. No. Don't give me more of your apologist bullshit.
When you get any, I'm giving you constructive feedback.
To their surprise, the officers discovered their theatrical suspect had an open misdemeanor case. His shaky grasp of authority and social norms only made him harder to reason with.
No, I don't want your constructive feedback because I don't think it's constructive right now. I need you to go and reflect on this before you give me anything.
And that's when people stop listening to you.
So you get it. No, shut the f up, dude. You get here when I'm angry and you're telling me that I'm walking around doing this angry all the time?
You're telling people.
God!
Yeah, see that?
God!
That's the reaction.
God!
That's what. You're not free to go. You're getting a ticket. You're not free to go. You're not free to go.
Keep your mouth closed. Get in your car. Tell this guy to leave me alone.
You're not free to go. You're not free to go.
Harassment. Leave me alone.
You cannot.
Free to go, Seth.
Leave me alone.
Seth tried to out-authority the authorities, but despite his resistance and cries of bias, the officers had clearly hit their limit with his one-man drama show.
Leave me alone. Shut the
Seth,
up. Shut the up.
You are not free to go, and I'm not going to...
Hey, more fully uploaded. All right. No, you're not. Back to solitary confinement. This is a civil rights win, guys. Oh, this is not really how I expected Duff Country to go.
I think this is kind of how you want it to go every time, because you do the same thing over every time.
Save me, Tom Cruise! Oh, I like how you arrested me while I was leaving.
You were told you're not allowed to leave.
That's not what you said. You didn't say that at all.
I told you multiple times you're not free to go.
You did not say that ever. You did not say that ever. This is on camera. You did not say that to me and have me understand it ever.
Our body cameras.
Yes. I've already FOIA'd 2 sets of body cam footage. Now I get a 3rd. Sweet. Try to flick off the news while I'm doing this. All right. Now we're having fun. Come on, guys. Just because I'm white doesn't mean you can't beat me up a little bit on the way. Why would you not let me hit my...
Because I have no idea what's in there.
Shut the up. 5-year-old answer. Grow up, dude. Come on, man. Act like a man. Oh my God, a Swiss Army.
I didn't say any of that.
Get in the back of the bus.
We'll go around to the back side.
Oh, okay. The Rosa Parks side. It's so fun being right, even when everything goes wrong. I think you guys aren't men of faith, because you're not doing it very good right now. How dare he turn over tables in the Pharisees' court?
As the officers discussed his case, Seth stole the spotlight again, mocking the legal system and accusing them of mistreatment, still convinced he was the star of his own courtroom drama.
Very hot, cold.
CDL and everything. Like, he's got all the driver's license endorsements.
The problem is he whenever he gets pushed back or questioned about, his message, he just comes unhinged and starts cursing at people and throwing a temper tantrum and accusing them of not being tolerant of him.
I like the part where you also told me I couldn't leave, but you didn't actually do that. I also like the part where you read my Miranda rights. I can put on 3 times the show for you this time and annoy the out of your correctional officers. They had to give me clothes when I left. They were so pissed. 9 dudes escorted me out after a misdemeanor out of that jail. I whistled all night after they stuck me in isolation. Why are you arresting me right now? I'm trying to leave.
So I might just bring him down there and just order him in from the jail then, just to get him out of here and everything.
Don't call it a jail, dude. Call it an isolation chamber. You're literally letting the people enforce the back of the bus policy right now. So I was just trying to leave the situation peaceably, and you arrested me like a bunch of monsters.
You're not even going to spend the night in jail.
Jail, church parking lot, I don't give a anymore. I have nothing to lose. Cite my ass. Stick a finger up there. I don't give a I'm on a mission from God to help the poor. Wake the up. Hardest call of your year, at least.
This is the hardest call of my year. I will be very happy with this year.
Oh, well, now you're comparing it to, like, violence or something. And
Oh,
you're not understanding the metaphor. So you can just process that one in the back of your head for a while. It'll come to you.
Said the hardest call of the year.
Yeah, it'll come to you. Hardest is not an absolute, dude. It's a concept. It can apply in multiple ways. No wonder people say all cops are bad. Because half of you guys get in this mindset so deep that you end up sitting on necks. I'm, like, kind of upset you didn't escalate even farther on me. I really wanted you to f me up and me. That really would have made my statement. Honestly, if you were secretly an ally, that's what you would have done. Just break my leg or something. And then as soon as I got off the property, you bounced out and jumped on me to put me in cuffs, dude. Don't make up a story. You have body cam. I've already done FOIA requests. This is just another one.
Instead of cooperating, Seth escalated the situation with his belligerent antics, transforming his case into a full-blown spectacle. He turned a molehill into a mountain, dragging the officers with him.
Can you not somehow give me a citation without me taking a seat?
Now you're getting a criminal arrest. You're just being ordered in your court date and not going into the jail.
Criminal arrest. For what?
For resisting,
For resisting?
bail jumping, and then your citation for the...
So why are you just making up bull, dude? Do you even have a brain?
Your court date...
I don't want to hear it at all. So pretend like you're doing your job,
Your
dude.
charge is resisting, bail jumping, and disorderly conduct.
Nothing you're saying is relevant or true.
Your citation's on the same date. If you have any questions?
You either let me out of the car, you put me in jail, or you shut the up, and then I shut the up.
Have you met Seth yet?
A lot of them have met me, dude. I already told you this story.
Okay, this is my first day meeting you.
Yeah, okay, well, you're doing a job of it, dude.
Oh, I thought it was fine.
Why are you smiling, man? It's not funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about this. Someone being upset and uncomfortable is not funny. Where's Nate, dude?
He's a good cop. I agree.
I think I do okay. Listen to yourself, dude. I think I do okay. Grow up, dude. You're a cop. Great, I lost my shoe.
All right, I'll grab it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, your paperwork's in your backpack. Everything's in your backpack with your signs right there. Or take the handcuffs off. You're not allowed back up at WQOW anymore.
Still probably gonna walk back up there.
Well, don't, because then you will go to jail.
I can't walk on the bike path?
You can...
Even shut the up, dude. You're not
didn't
saying anything useful.
You can go on the
Stop
bike
talking
path.
to me.
Even after his release, Seth's rebellious streak burned bright as he vented at the officers. They shrugged it off, reminding him to follow the rules or face consequences that even his dramatics couldn't escape.
I didn't
If
say
we have to
anything, dear.
continue contacting you this weekend, you'll
I
spend
don't
the
give a
weekend...
shit about your f***ing idle threats, dude. Shut the f*** up. I know my rights. I know my rights well enough to not be intimidated by your little black outfit and silver badge. Figure it out.
right,
Figure out what I'm doing.
Have a good one.
Or don't, and just be have a good one, yeah. Have a good one sleeping outside.
He wants to go to jail, but he's doing the bare minimum, and...
Seth was eventually taken to the Eau Claire County Jail, facing misdemeanor charges for resisting arrest and bail jumping. He walked away with a $213 citation, a $1,000 signature bond, and a ban from the news station. However, Seth failed to appear in court, leading to an arrest warrant being issued on September 16, 2024. As of now, no further updates have been released about his case. Do you think Seth's outbursts were fueled by real issues with the system or just his skewed view of reality? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Most people find joy in life's simple pleasures, like picking up a happy meal. But for Courtney, her day swerved into trouble when Leesburg police in Florida stopped her on July 10, 2024, turning her happy meal into a not-so-happy ordeal.